Presentation of Mind and Spirit.
Well, you never know where Miss Cleo is going to show up. I'm on TV. I'm on the radio. And sometimes, like today, I'm on TV while I'm on the radio with my friends here at Q100 in Atlanta. You never know where I'll show up next. Maybe your town. I'm here to do what I do best. And you know how I'm do it. Ask me a question and I'll tell you the truth. I can promise you that, babies. The spirits speak to me as clearly as I'm speaking to you. And with their help and my tarot cards, I'll provide you with the answers you seek. The lines are open, and you can call me now for your free reading. Miss Cleo's on the Bird Show on Q100 in Atlanta, waiting for your call. So what are you waiting for? Call me now for your free reading.
Miss Cleo is finally here.
Hey,
how are you?
Look at all these bright faces, me fine boy. Atlanta, a nice place. Everybody give enough love and respect. I mean, just loving it.
If you have never turned your television on, Miss Cleo, I'm sure you know who she is. There's a fascination with what you do. There's a lot of skepticism. I'm very skeptical on things I can't see. You know, I need to see it, feel it, touch it to believe it.
For me, it is a way of life. And so I have studied many belief systems and many situations in astrology and numerology, in addition to what information I get from my spirits.
At first, did you not even believe it yourself, or did...
Oh, no, honey. I come from a family. You're not questioning it. No, sir. I don't know anything. The information comes from the spirits, from the Father, and them come and they give it to me.
You talk about how the spirits tell you about other people's lives. Do the spirits tell you about yours, or do you have to go to a psychic to learn about your life?
You know what? Well, I am a shaman. I have a shaman of my own, and she has been the one that has trained me over the years. And so I go to her. She's a 93-year-old woman who I absolutely adore. I don't move unless I talk to her. Everything that has gone on in my life for the past 25 years, she's been a huge part of.
Q100, The Bird Show. Today it's a kind of a very special edition. Miss Cleo is in here, and we're helping her film a national infomercial. Yeah. Hey, Valerie.
Hey.
Hey, how are you this morning?
Fine, how are you?
Good morning, baby. How are you?
Fine.
Come and ask me your question, Val.
Well, my husband had an accident 6-8 months ago, and I just want to know that he's going to be okay.
All right, give me your husband's birth date, baby.
3/13/71.
He's a sweet person in him art, and I'm not insulting him, but it's hard to get somebody through that kind of difficult rehabilitation if they don't at least want to help.
Right. And he's that way.
Yeah, exactly. Because you are making yourself crazy. Your headaches have come back since all of this came to pass, correct?
They have.
Yeah, and you were doing mighty fine. You had stopped taking the meds. You understand me? And you were feeling really good about not having to take all of that stuff for what them call the migraines is what you had, right?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. I hadn't had them for years, and then I've started having them.
Tell him he needs to get over himself. He's going to be just fine.
Okay.
The only lingering problem he's going to have is whatever damage there was to the lower back, and then there is also some damage to some ligaments in the leg as well, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Sure was.
Yeah. And apparently must have been ligaments through the knee, because I'm getting the pain in the actual knee down about to the ankle dot. And that's the only thing that's going to continue to bother him.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Hey, Valerie?
Uh-huh.
On a scale of like 1 to 10, how accurate was everything she just said to you?
10. Because I haven't had migraines for years, and since this accident, I've completely stressed myself out, and they're reoccurring now.
How do you do that?
And Bert, I was like you. I'm very skeptical, and I feel that I have to have tangible things, but this has proved me wrong.
Yeah.
All right, baby. I love you. You're going to be fine.
I love you too, Miss Cleo. Thank
Take
you
care,
so
baby.
much.
Bye-bye.
See you,
Bye-bye.
Valerie. I just don't know how you can do that. I mean, you knew the migraines, you knew what knee it was.
If you have never experienced a genuine tarot reading, I want you to pick up your phone and try your own free reading right now.
Valerie rated Cleo's accuracy as a 10. Now try it yourself for free and see what rating you give. Cleo knew amazing details about Valerie's life. What will we know about your life? Call for your free reading now.
Hey, good morning, Brian.
Hey.
Hey, how are you this morning, man?
Awesome. Thanks for talking to me, Miss Cleo.
Bless your heart. Come give me your birth date, baby.
Mine's May 22nd, 74.
All right. You have a question for me, Sweet Pea?
Yes, I'm wanting to know, are we going to find out any evidence of my sister-in-law's murder anytime soon? Because
Bless your heart. All right. Let's take a look, baby. Let's
Okay.
take a look here. Interesting. One of the people that was interviewed must have been a young brethren, kind of lanky in stature, very unusual eyes, correct?
That's the description of the suspect.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They talked to him at one point. Did they tell you all that?
They have talked to him.
They talked to him at one point and they let him go.
That was a theory in the paper.
It was an older district attorney at the time, correct?
Yeah.
And him had him. He's not even in the vicinity anymore. The 6 of Sons, he's gone.
That was our other question.
And interesting enough, him have enough record because he's in jail right now. He's not even free.
Really? Because we have a suspect's name.
Mm-hmm. Go call them and ask him. They need to run one check because he's in jail wherever he is. I guarantee you. May I put my art on it? You understand me? Mm-hmm. 9 of Swords. He's in jail wherever I'm at.
Brian, the suspect that you're talking about,
yes.
Is that guy in jail?
He was arrested, but they didn't tell us when.
Yeah. People come to me often about things like this. You understand me? And me, I'm going to get goosebumps and me know. You understand? And the only reason me know is because me hearing your sister. You understand me?
Yes.
Me hear her. So I don't want your wife either. And tell her that never to be upset by the dreams. To always write down because she is glad to be talking.
So, and you're having dreams about her also?
No, my wife's
has
having some really vivid ones. She's actually become scared of the dark in the last week.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying to you, tell her. See, you didn't even tell me she was afraid. Tell her not to be afraid.
I will.
The sister is just trying to provide information that. Tell her to wake up in the morning and write it down.
Okay.
Okay, baby, because there is pertinent information there.
Okay.
I love you, sweetie.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Hope that helped, Brian. Can you actually see the events?
I can go to a mall, and if there are people that are hurting, I'm going to pick up on that.
So are there other people out there like you or very few, very, very few of them?
You know what? I believe that there are more than people are willing to admit, and those people who are like me, because for years nobody knew that I could do what I do. Except for my family, that, and some close friends. Now, everybody knows, but sure, it's not a secret anymore. You see cards, I see information. Let us reveal the truth you need to know. Call for your free reading now.
Cleo saw important information that Brian needed to know. What information will we uncover in your reading that you need to know? Call for your free reading now and find out.
Jeff Dollar, executive producer and co-host of The Burt Show, writes, every radio station has 3 or 4 great memories that really stick in your mind as awesome moments in a station's history. This was one of ours. I must be perfectly honest. I was worried. What if Miss Cleo was not as great as promised? What if she struck out? I worried for no reason at all. Miss Cleo has left me speechless. Her accuracy was close to 100%. If I had not seen it with my own eyes, I would not have believed it. If it were not solely our employees screening the calls, I would not have believed it. If some readings were not for friends of mine, I would not have believed it. I was looking for a reason not to believe, and I found none. Take any doubters that you find and let them witness live what I saw. Then they too would believe.
Hey, Amy.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Cleo.
How are you, Amy?
I'm doing good. Welcome to Atlanta.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you, baby.
Do you need my birthday?
Yes, I do, Mom.
It's August 6th, 1976.
Oh, my goodness. All right. All right. So now what's your question?
I want to know if I'm on the right track with my career.
You absolutely are, baby.
I am?
You absolutely are. You know, things were moving very, very good there for a while. The momentum was high, right?
Yes.
And things slowed down in June, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Money got tight, too.
Well, let me tell you about June. Mm-hmm. I changed jobs in June. Mm-hmm. And, money was tight then.
Mm-hmm. But you're fine. Look at here. Your 10 of Cups is in a positive position. Your 9 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. These are all money cards, all in positive positions.
Okay, good.
Because you know you've been shopping. You haven't had money in a while. And you've been shopping. You do a few things around to the house. Me see a few little improvements that somewhere you did. You go and buy you one nice rug. You must have wanted that rug for a while. You know, little things like that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you went and bought the rug, right?
Yes.
Please tell Bert.
Bert, I bought a rug.
Bought a rug.
I want to see it.
And you're getting a little bit tired of being by yourself.
That's true, too.
But we had a very damaging relationship that ended sometime late 96, early 97. that really kind of took you through a serious ringer about relationships, correct, baby?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. It still hurts.
Yes.
Okay? So what I need, and that's why you're making that choice to be by yourself right now.
That's true.
You understand me? So avoidance is what you're doing, but you're lonely at the same time, baby cakes. And I know that this person hurts you in ways that we will not go into on the radio. You understand me?
Yes.
When you fall in love, Amy, you lose yourself. Okay? You had friends telling you, you know what, the man is emotionally abusing you to the nth power, and you couldn't get out of it.
Yes. That hit the nail on the head.
Okay, baby.
Thanks for calling, Amy.
Oh, thank you.
Bye-bye, baby.
Bye.
It's tough to tell somebody that, isn't it? To give them that kind of insight.
But I do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because one thing people can count on. You come to Cleo just going to give it to you real.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to give it to you truthful. Finding the right love isn't easy. Let us help you find the love you need. Call for your free reading now.
In one short phone call, Amy got insight into her love life that affected her emotionally and will help her find the kind of love she needs. Could your future be changed in one short phone call? Call for your free reading now.
All right, Cole.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, baby. How are you, honey?
Yeah, I'm just really nervous.
Don't be nervous. Breathe. Miss Cleo, no bite, all right? It's okay. I just want you to just breathe and settle your spirit, all right? So that I can, all right. Now come and give me your birthday call.
September 17th, 1970.
All right, baby. And what is your question?
My mom died in 94. I don't know if she killed herself or if it was an accident.
All right, baby. Hold on, let's take a look here. But your mom had been under medical treatment for a while, had she not?
Yes.
There was also treatment for a mental stress disorder. At the end, your mother became extremely paranoid, correct?
Oh, my God, yeah. Paranoid schizophrenia.
Yeah. Personally, I don't think she meant to take her life. You understand me? That's not what I'm getting. The shift in the medication, someone did not make the change in what she was supposed to be taking in the evening time.
Yes.
They didn't find a whole heap of the stuff. She was just on so many bottles. Her whole body was toxic, correct?
Yes.
So it's not that they were even able to say to you, it looks like there was an excessive amount. They couldn't say that.
No, they didn't.
Because it was not a suicide fishy. You understand me? I'm looking at all the bottles, and I'm telling you, there must have been 15 to 17 bottles of medication I'm looking at in one given point in time.
Yeah.
I don't understand how the woman didn't pass over and leave us earlier. You understand me?
Yeah.
Because she was also having a problem with the ulcer.
Yeah.
Okay? What I'm hearing is that it was not suicide. What I am hearing is that it was human error and that they did not monitor those medications.
Wow.
Okay?
Is she around?
You know what? I hear her. You have a picture of her. There are two pictures, actually. There is one that is kind of crinkled somewhere, and it looks like it's on top of a dresser. You see the little crinkled picture? It's bent at the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, is that one on top of the dresser?
Yes.
Okay, she said that she was never upset, that you were a little bit ashamed of she. Okay? Because you know what she's talking about, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. She does not hold that against you, and she's not upset, baby, all right?
Yeah.
Okay? Because she is in heaven. You have no need for worry.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, baby.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I need a drink.
Wow. Yeah.
I seriously think I can speak for everyone, not only in this room, but the production studio across the hall and people who are lining the halls listening. And everybody, I think you blew everybody away.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Absolutely.
Can't explain this.
If you're a skeptic, I want you to convince yourself for free. Listen to Cleo. It's time to try your free reading right now.
How can anyone be skeptical after seeing Cleo look into the last caller's house and describe specific items and their location in amazing detail? But if you're still a little skeptical anyway, we invite you to call now for a free reading and experience it yourself.
Hey, babies, it's me, Miss Cleo. Big things are going on at my new website. By logging on to mycleo.com, our journey begins. You can choose from different tarot spreads and get a free interactive reading online. Pick your cards, they never lie. It's a 21st century tarot reading. Get your free horoscopes every day. Get your love compatibility match. in free online greeting cards, and much, much more, babies. Don't just call me now. Log on at mycleo.com.
Everybody was like, okay, tell me, Melissa. Okay, tell me the truth. Is she for real?
And I'm like, look, what you heard was real on the radio yesterday. I said, I'm the biggest skeptic, but these people are coming up with theories that, oh, she must know who are on the phone. And I kept telling them, no, we set up the phone calls.
You were accurate with so many things. There's something there that none of us have and very, very few people in the world have.
Let me tell you one thing that happened off the air that we didn't hear yesterday. We have some friends in from Washington, D.C. They told Stacy that they were really bummed out because they have stopped looking for a house. They're early 20s. They were looking for a while. They couldn't find anything in their price range, so they stopped looking. So they take this picture with Miss Cleo yesterday, and as they're walking out the door, Miss Cleo goes, oh, yeah, by the way, you can start looking for a new house again. Out of nowhere. She had no contact with them.
As, more people call in and you're really, really nailing their lives and things that are happening or things that none of us could know. Things that it takes them a second. They're like, oh, my gosh, you're right. There is a picture on my dresser. It's crinkled at the corner. And I think you really do have a gift. And I think it's absolutely astonishing.
Good morning, Mandy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, baby. How are you?
Hi, Miss Cleo. I'm great. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing mighty fine. Mandy, come and give me your birth date, baby.
8/11/76. The company I work for, we've recently closed our office, and I'm working at home for that company. And I'm just kind of uncertain about the future of the company.
Right. Well, there, you heard about there was some serious financial stuff that was going on a year ago.
Yes, ma'am.
Remember?
Yes.
Then there was a talk of a merger, correct?
Yes.
There was a rumor of merger. That fell true.
Right,
Okay, and then so they're still trying to regroup. You're sitting in a better position you ever thought you would be at this point in time.
Yes, ma'am.
So I want you also have thought about trying to do some consulting things outside of that. I don't want you to let that go. Okay. I want you to start planning that. I see little notes, the little notebook. It's not a full-size notebook like you have in school, but you have a little spiral one or one that's, what do they call it, 5x... It's the smaller one.
Like a little stenographer's pad?
Yeah, one of those kind, but it opened like a regular notebook that. And you put all your notes in that, right, Mandy?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I want you, you're just freaking them out.
Not only the notebook, but the size of the notebook.
Yeah, man. With somebody that open, I can see. You understand? Their physicalities around them. And pick up all those clothes off of your bedroom floor, Mandy. You hear me?
Yes, I am such a slob. I can't.
You are, because there are clothes everywhere. When you were younger, one of your first relationships, the very first one where you knew where you were in love, but the gentleman, his eyelashes were very long. You remember him?
Yes, ma'am.
The eyelashes were unbelievably long.
Yes, ma'am.
And you went back and forth with him, back and forth, didn't you? And you loved him to death.
I did.
You understand me?
Yes,
and
ma'am.
after that, you said, okay, no one to use me any further.
That's right.
All right?
That's exactly
and
right.
you have stayed your course. A lot of women say that, a lot of men say that, and they don't stay their course.
Yes, ma'am.
Mandy has stayed her course.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah, but you learned it a little bit too good, because now you don't open yourself up at all, baby.
You could be right about that.
You know, I must say, could be. Come on, let's be. Mr. Joe.
Yeah, I would doubt her, Mandy, because she's been so wrong up to this point.
When is your husband's birthday?
March 9th, 1971.
There is a weakness there.
Right.
You understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
There is a weakness there, all right? And not that you two don't love each other. You understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
But there's a weakness there, all right?
Okay.
And you know it and I know it, correct?
Yes,
all right,
ma'am.
because you've made a couple of accusations to some things that he does. Not that he's done anything major, but we'll talk about computer and leave it at that. You understand me?
Ma'am.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Without a doubt.
Okay, all right. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll put your business on Front Street. You understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
But there's a weakness there. All right, baby?
There you go,
Great.
Mandy.
Was she accurate?
Especially the bedroom thing. Yesterday I was saying, we really need to clean this room up.
Yes, I'm telling you. Thanks for calling, Mandy.
Thank you so much.
The tarot can show me personal messages about your life. Call for your free reading today.
The tarot and the spirits showed Miss Cleo personal messages about Mandy's business life, about her marriage, and even about her bedroom. What parts of your life do you need answers about? Call now for your free personal tarot reading.
we have the privilege of helping Miss Cleo shoot a national infomercial. And she's in here and taking your phone calls and doing readings and, frankly, just blowing us away. You really do. We're going to talk to Laura. She's dating a guy for 2 years, and he's married, and she wants to get some advice on exactly what to do, okay? Laura.
Hi.
Hi, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. Who you saying hi to, Laura? Hello, everybody say hi to Laura.
Hi, Miss Cleo. I am so excited to get to talk to you.
Okay, Laura, baby, come. Give me your birth date first.
It is July 30th, 1972.
All right, and now give me the man that you have questions about. You know, this outside person. What's his birth date?
It is March 12th, 1972.
All right.
Are there some cases where you'll go, you know what, you're better off with the guy you're screwing around with than the guy you're married to?
You know, I have often given that kind of advice. But what will happen now, if she were to leave at this point in time, you understand, and go with the other guy, that if she will not trust him and he will not trust her.
Very good point.
Yeah, and that will be one dilemma, that, because we both know that the situation they came from was not a trustful situation.
Right.
You understand me? So then there's always, because you question him now.
Oh, that is so true.
You understand me? Because
oh my God.
she's sitting at home with the husband and he is still free.
Yeah.
You understand me? And so then we have time, we're vexed with the husband because she's growling and snapping at that man all the while. How does he deal with you? You not say nothing nice to him, Laura.
Oh my gosh, that is so true.
I mean, well, that's not funny, though.
No, it's not. I'm just...
When you married him, you were quite faithful. You understand me?
Yes.
He was the one that slipped. All right? And you figured, okay, him slip, then I can slip too.
Yeah.
Just to forewarn you, Laura, she gave you all of that information and hadn't even dealt one card yet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're in for it.
Yeah.
She's awesome. She's awesome. There's nothing else to say.
Now, the other two gentlemen, both of them are jerks.
Okay. That is so right.
But you know I'm telling you the truth, right?
Yes, you are. Yes,
Okay.
you are.
She's nailing it. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm
So,
giddy.
and I don't trust him. And I want you to stop giving him financial assistance. You hear me?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Stop
I mean,
that.
You know, it was like my idea, but...
Yeah, but he played you like a Rosclot violin, baby.
Oh.
You hear me? He manipulated that situation. No, I don't want to take it. Knowing how you are. No, I love you. I want to help you. We're here for each other.
Yes, that is so true.
I want you to move away from the relationships, period.
Okay.
You understand me?
Yeah.
And I want you to learn how to love up Laura. You understand me? Because hear me, because I love me some Miss Cleo, honey. You understand? I love me some Miss Cleo. And it not happen overnight. And your thighs are not too big. Stop it.
Thank you.
See you later, Laura.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye, baby.
Bye. I love you, Miss Cleo.
I love you too, baby.
Bye.
What are the true intentions of your lover? Call now for a free reading and learn the truth.
Can you really learn anything important in one short reading? Well, Laura just got a very clear understanding of her husband and of the man she was thinking about cheating with. What could be worth more to you than knowing the truth? Call for your free personal reading right now.
Bert Weiss, host of The Bert Show, writes, when the Miss Cleo people contacted us to help her film her national infomercial, I was totally skeptical. But this woman completely turned me around. The reading she was making just blew me away. Our morning show set up every call that came in, and she had no prior knowledge of any of the callers. I promise you, the woman I spent the weekend with isn't possible of fraud or dishonesty. I started out looking for reasons to find Miss Cleo a phony. I didn't want to believe, but I walked away believing that she definitely has a gift that is unexplainable.
Thank you for being so patient.
Hello?
Hi. Meredith, you're on with Cleo.
I am on with Cleo?
Well, sure.
Hi, Cleo.
Meredith, what go on, baby?
Hi, how are you today?
There she is.
I'm
Now
doing
she believes
fine.
it.
I'm doing fine. So give me your birth date, Meredith.
It's Victoria.
Yeah, they got it on my screen.
Okay. I'm sorry,
It's
Victoria. Sorry, baby.
Okay.
We're
And
calling
my
you.
birth date is August 10th, 1966.
All right. And you have a question for Cleo?
I do. I've been dating someone for about 2 years now, and we've had some ups and downs, and I wanted to know, is this one worth keeping, or do I need to move on?
You know what? I love you, because she's looking for one straight answer. Give me his birth date.
June. I get him confused with June.
Wow,
July 9th.
I want you to keep going with that.
July 9th, 63?
Yeah.
All right. I had one card fall out for you. Let's just take one quick look. Oh, honey, baby. He's so emotionally unavailable. You know what I'm saying? As far as commitment is concerned.
Uh-huh.
Outside, you know what I'm saying? What you guys have now is fine, you know, and he doesn't want it to go much further.
Okay.
You are the one that is looking for a little bit more. You understand me? And he's going through some madness right now. He's not a bad one. I pulled him up. He's the Page of Wands. He's not a bad one. You understand me? He really isn't. But you know that his dysfunction from his family as a child was extreme. We know that's true, right? The dysfunction in his family. And again, we'll be delicate, but a lot of that, and I'm not trying to lay blame, but a lot of that comes as a source from the mother. You understand me? Because you know what that situation is.
I sure do.
And as a result of that, he doesn't trust women very much.
How do you know all this stuff?
That's why she's Miss Cleo.
I just am amazed.
Bless your heart, baby. Bless your heart. So, keeping that in mind, I always tell people, know your partner's family background. It will serve you well. To understand where they're coming from, where their emotions are going, because he's moody as hell.
Oh, my goodness, she's right. He's totally moody. It's amazing to me that they didn't ask me anything about him or...
No, they're not going to. I don't play
I was
like
amazed that you can pick up on this about this person. You hit the nail, right on the head.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, that's the question I got most last night was, okay, how does she know who's on the phone?
Yeah.
Is she screening the people? And you tell them.
Obviously, she didn't. She thought it was Meredith.
You know what, Victoria? I love you. I love you, baby. Take care and enjoy your life,
you
baby.
made my day. Thank you so much. I love you.
I love you too, baby.
I'm really glad that I got through. You just cannot imagine what this means to me.
Finding the right love isn't easy. Let us help you find the love you need. Call for your free reading now.
Is this lover worth keeping, or do I need to move on? Victoria's question is one that many of us wonder about. Victoria got a very clear and accurate understanding of her lover, and so can you. Call for your free reading now.
Hey, Miss Cleo, you are awesome. Not just from a psychic standpoint, but you really, I think, I can say this for these guys too. You have been an inspiration to be around for the last couple of days.
Thank you, baby. Thank you to my friends here at The Burt Show on Q100 in Atlanta for their kindness in hosting Miss Cleo. Look for me in your town next. You never know. I also want to thank every one of my babies for their calls and their honesty in allowing us to look into their lives and their hearts. And I'd like to thank you too for joining me. And I'll ask you once again, won't you call now for your own free reading? You've seen what a free reading with Miss Cleo is like. Now it's your turn. Call now. And don't forget to come by and see me at MissCleo.com. Easy journey, babies.
The preceding has been a paid presentation of Mind and Spirit.
The preceding was a paid program.
Call the MatchLink Singles Network now to find your picture-perfect match.
I never thought I'd find a guy like Michael. Warm, funny, loves movies as much as I do, and the MatchLink Singles Network found him for me.
Introducing myself to Nina was easy. I just called the MatchLink Singles Network, described myself and who I wanted to meet. Then they matched us up in no time.
For your picture-perfect match, call the MatchLink Singles Network. The easy, fast, safe, and fun way to meet people you'll have a lot in common with.
Do you like what you see? Then pick up the phone.
Chat with the We Are 18 girls. That's 1-800-WE-ARE-18. Just $2.50 to $5.99 per minute for adults only. Always tan, always wet, and always having fun. There are only 2 ways to reach us: by phone at 1-800-WE-ARE-18 or on the web. We love cyber.
We're just 18, and you can call us.
Kids don't come with instructions on keeping them drug-free. But if they did, this is what they'd say. out what else you can do.